Rockets going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, relative to last season, their record at this point, not quite up to par. They're looking for answers, looking for improvement as the season continues. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave.
We have the Clippers as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting. And Curry subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Redick is checked in. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And Redick kicks to Jordan. And the wide open shot from Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Green inside, Ariza covering, and it's Green missing.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Ball outside. Takes the 13-footer, and the shot is long. Rockets leading by 9. Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
I asked him to sum up their season to this point, and he said there's definitely room for improvement, but there are a lot of positives they can draw from. He'd just like to see a little more consistency on a night-in, night-out basis. Wouldn't we all, Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Griffin. Here's Green. And that one's on target from the wing. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Here's Curry. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Ariza against Green. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 9 points in the game so far.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Curry, good.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Green dishes to Paul. Jordan the screen, and the wide open shot from Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
The three, and the release was before the butt.
All right, Houston, coming on the court are your own Rockets.
And certainly an intriguing matchup tonight. Let's hear from Trevor Ariza on his.
You're playing against a team that's very scrappy.
Ariza might as well be describing his own game, Clark. Scrappy, ready to play, ready for anything, ready to claw to get that win.
Well, you know, he does have that kind of all-around, all-out game going back to his days at UCLA. I mean, when you combine that with his talent, he's a guy who, no matter where he's been, His teammates rave about him and respect him.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Curry, he's in at point guard. Also Felton out there. Howard is out there with Brewer, and it's Capella in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
It's Crawford with the drive. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Doris Burke has an update.
Hit into them on the perimeter. Post. Rotate.
So we've reached the end of the first half.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Doc, as we get into...
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
He's been
Curry's checked in for Patrick Beverley. And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 19. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Green in at the 3.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Paul for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Howard, the pass to Harden. Back to Howard. At the top of the key, Curry. Pass to Howard. Pocket 6. And Curry, here we go. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Clippers. Crawford kicks to Griffin.
That's the wall.
Comes up empty down low.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
With it. Chris Paul covering to the inside. Here's Howard, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Tremendous output from Howard. 10 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
It wasn't a good one. Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Corey Brewer's checked in for Ariza. And it's Felton in for James Harden. And then for Los Angeles, Bargnani is checked in for Jordan. Boozer comes in for Blake Griffin. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Paul.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Boozer dishes to Sloan. Count that one. Sloan's got his second basket of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Curry passes to Felton. Back to Curry. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Each one substitution on the court.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Curry in at point guard. Decker is out there with Harrell. Then there's Brewer. And it's Moore in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Left side, Boozer. It's rebounded by Houston.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
That drops.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Picked by Griffin. Paul goes in. It's Jordan on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Redick, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Passes it to Decker from downtown. Good.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
The shot by Paul, no good. The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Curry with it. Chris Paul covering. Off target from outside.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Curry kicks to Moore. Back to Curry. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And Harrell slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
It's Curry with the drive. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
They set the pick. Pick by Griffin. Paul outside to stop the run. And it's blocked by Curry, and they'll keep possession.
Do it. Stay down. Stay down.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Rockets, DeAndre Jordan.
No good on that one. A different look for the Clippers. Johnson, he's checked in for Griffin. Weber comes in for J.J. Redick. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Paul. So we can't get either to fall. Up top, Curry. He dishes it to Harrell.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.